Adam, can we expect, what sort of changes can we expect this week?
Well, McGovern's going to play, so that's fantastic for him and for the footy club. It's our first game to play this year, so we're looking forward to see how he goes.
Can you talk a bit about Jeremy? Obviously, I think he had a few issues last year. He went away from the club and came back, and now he's going to play his first game.
Yeah, he's come a long way pretty quickly under my watch. He did come back out of shape from pre-season, which was really disappointing. First impression wasn't a great one, and he did a little bit of work away from the club with Nikoski, and come back in really good nick just before Christmas. And we played him down back a little bit, and he's earned his spot. He's done really well.
How hard is it to decide how long the punishment should be? Obviously, he got fit and he's impressed you that way, but then in terms of then having a senior game, what went through your mind over the last month or so?
When he first got to the club, it was more about just living an elite lifestyle. So we wanted to get that right, and there was no way he was going to play AFL before he did that. And to his credit, he got that to a level which he's still got some improvement, but it's to a level now where he knows what it takes. And then his performance took over. So I think he's dominating East Perth at the moment in terms of what his position is.
Yeah, he played centre-half back. We probably see him more as a forward. Has that been a change that you've wanted to see, or a weakness maybe in your team that you'd like to improve on?
We just like flexibility in our players. So we know he can play up forward if we need him, and we also know he can play down back. So we go into this week with someone who can play at both ends.
How much, can you tell us how much he's lost, or what he sort of went through to get into peak condition?
It wasn't peak condition, it was to get into normal AFL condition. So it was a little bit, he had to lose. I think you guys reported it pretty well when you heard of it first day of pre-season. So that's old news now.
So will he play back, or are you keeping an open mind to see how things go?
Yeah, we'll keep an open mind. We'll see what Carlton do with their selection, and then we'll go from there.
Any other major changes? And we ask it every week, but is Nick playing this week?
Yeah, he's playing. Yeah, he's fine.
He hasn't taken a mark in the last 3 weeks. Is that a concern for one of your bigger targets?
Obviously, we like our big guys to take grabs, but no, I'm not too concerned about the fact he hasn't taken one. Has it been 3 weeks, has it? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's hope he gets a couple this week.
You go. Sure.
Yeah. Rock, scissors.
I was just going to ask, what have you made of Carlton? Obviously, it's been a bit of a tough start for them. Are you wary of what they'll be able to bring on Saturday?
Well, look, we were really impressed with their intensity and how they went about it against the Bulldogs. I don't think you can look too far back past that week. So if they came with the same intensity in the way they won the contest and what they did off the ball as well, they're back to their best.
Are they a better side than what their record suggests, do you think?
Oh, this year it's still settling. The year's still working itself out. So I think they'll take a lot of positives from this week, from last week. And they've played in patches really good football before that. But looking back purely on last week, they'd be pretty pleased.
Did Xavier come up?
No.
No. Just expect to be 1 week. Obviously, there was good news on Monday. It's just a minor strain. He said it.
Yeah, we don't think it's a massive issue, but we're going to leave him out this week.
Is there a change of structure in any way, or you've got like-for-likes in terms of College and Butler to come in as well?
Yeah, we think we can replace the position.
What was the feedback from the players on last quarter last week?
Yeah, well, look, it was disappointing we didn't respond in the last, but their intensity and their effort, I think, we were really pleased with that. Coming off the Geelong game, there's still a bit of uncertainty about what we're going to deliver, but on the weekend it showed that we can match it with teams in that area, but we just didn't find a way in the last quarter. So disappointing with the inside 50 differential being what it was, and we didn't work it out as a playing group or coaching group, but we learned a lot from last week.
You spoke a little bit about finishing. Did you identify that maybe you're getting some shots in some different areas to where you would like to, inside 50?
No, I reckon that the goals that we missed last week, the gettable ones, were in pretty good spots. So it hasn't really been a massive pattern this year. We've done a lot of work on our goal kicking, and I think JK kicking 1-5. I'm thinking that's an event rather than something that's going to happen every week.
Darren and Xavier both out of that back line though. Are you concerned that might leave you a bit vulnerable? Or?
You ideally like them in those types of players in your side, but you've got to make do with what you've got, and we've still got some plenty of players who can fill the role. Pretty hard to replace both of those players, but we think we've got some good depth there.
Fair to say you're pretty keen to avoid 3 losses in a row after the good start you had?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're going over to win.